is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear.
Oh,
Oh.
uh,
Oh. Ah, shit.
uh,
What's happening?
I'm back.
You're back.
Face.
Uh,
My face. You really need to. It's open beta for a reason. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Well, Jordan showed me the tracking thing, and then I thought I would give it a go, and it's a bit weird.
Yeah. And my mouth may not move much.
Sometimes, like, my character goes into a spasm. Yeah, we got the new hoodies on. We got matching. I'm the blue and he's the red. It's great. And I can do this. Oh, oh, oh. Terrific. I can even. It's got like the fingers too. Kinda. Just don't pay any attention to that.
Yeah, that's because I'm like a webcam screen recording.
I'm showing the magic of fingers. The magic of fingers. The magic of fingers. Ooh, that's so weird. Alright, I'm in pain and I'm suffering, but let's get through it, I guess.
How much mindset. Look at that. Look at that. That's horrible.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. That's wild. Okay. Hey, la 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 la, la 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 la.
So that.
I can, and I did. I did it. I did it like that.
It has been placed.
Alright. Refreshing.
Refreshment.
Oh. Let me just sip this drink. Sip of the drink. Mm. I guess so.
Well, it's not short version, it's shorter version.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, wait, because yeah, this is 6 minutes 57.
Hello. Yeah. And Bree might also be spazzing out. It won't be just me this time. Having fun with the stupid hand trackers. Well, not hand trackers, but the thingy. She's weird. It is to listen to other people's Suno songs and give them as good a review as we're able to. And maybe suggestions for improvements depending on what they're like.
Yeah, we just like give our thoughts and opinions, and lyric changes occasionally.
And also just for entertainment, because sometimes we just don't have an opinion.
I mean, if you want to, yeah. You can tell us the story behind it.
Yeah. Might have to turn the music up a bit.
Is that better?
Blah 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 blah.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
can
I
still
guess
hear
it's-
us though. Hopefully you can.
Kinda can. I'm sure they'll be like, we're having too much fun on this stream, and then we'll know that it's because our voice doesn't come through.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sweet.
Endurance, eat them, the carnivore, sharpen, you are, teeth, vertivore, attesting, truth is, fiction, just another, fills, poor rabbit, my, in the field, veins, hindrances, eat them, like the carnivore, lengthen, you are, sauce, vertivore, extending, truth is, chance, just another, hand, poor rabbit, out, in the field, to reach.
Stop playing with your hands. Stop. So can you stop karate chopping the camera, please?
That was not in this universe, that's for sure. I think my favorite part was can we just like go
What are you trying to do?
there we go. I was trying to get the fucking time bit. Towards I think the 5 minute 10 or something, that voice that came in where I was like, Like it was like an English like voice, like that tone sort of thing. That sort of nasally English voice that came in with the yeah, like I really liked that. I would have liked to have like more from him. I feel like he should have had a good section in the song because I liked his voice. It was very like different and unique, I think. And as far as like the negative, yeah, I mean, I think you were going for more of the artistic vibe, so I don't know if I would say that this was a song, but more of a interesting journey through like a story of like the voice and everything, like the way that it was kind of scratchy. It kind of still gives me like that sort of cyberpunky sort of vibe, like some kind of robotic like degradation type thing, but in a good sort of different art way. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's creative. It's definitely creative, and somewhat original towards the beginning. Kind of gives me the vibes of like the really experimental 80s songs. Or not, maybe not experimental, but things like Two of Hearts and the not Men in Hats.
That was my favorite song.
The guys
actually,
that were
Two of
wearing
Hearts.
the cones. It might have been a little long for this type of song, but I feel like if that voice, 3/4 of the way through, was in there, through the whole song, it might have been a different story. But yeah, it's a little drony about the 5-minute mark. But other than that, it's good. And for a 3.5 song, that voice is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, like for it to go from like the scratchy like voice, then go down into this like other voice at the end and actually pick up a voice, because sometimes you would just assume that it would like turn into like complete degradation crap, but it actually pulled a voice out of the hat kind of around that 5-minute mark, which was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick that into that's different.
I'm gonna grab my phone so I know when the shopping is coming.
That's very different.
That's so different.
While I wait for John to get his phone, we will spin the wheel. Scratch my back. Scratch. Alright. Every Lie by Senzu. Fingers.
What?
It's just out a moment. Because that's set up. Every Lie.
Yes. It is.
Alright.
Two 80s style electronic songs back to back.
Fiction wrapped up as the truth. Your mouth formed the words that became my news.
Yeah, you gotta pray to Iron Jesus.
On each promise, a fool in your play. The curtain fell slowly, revealing your charade. Now the mask has fallen. The act cannot sustain the weight of all your falsehoods. Nothing can remain. Every lie carves its Each moment was a field of minds that you
Yeah, you got
planted with
some black desert RNG, that's for sure.
I walked through believing you'd always be there, but the fortress crumbles as truth cuts through the night.
I'm just watching you spaz out every time you remove your hand.
Shatter as I step into the light. Every lie carves its message in my bones. Every lie turns my trust to stone. Every lie I clung to desperately. Every lie was blind, but now I see. Every lie carves its message in my bones. Every lie turns my trust to stone. Every lie I clung to desperately. Every lie was blind, but now I see. You constructed an empire of paper on foundations of sand and deceit.
I'm loving this. This is great.
I stood in its halls, believing it golden. Now watch as it falls at my feet. The architect of my pain, the author of my doubt. I reclaim what's mine as your world burns out. Every lie.
Like a photo with his hands.
Fuels the fury in my soul. Fuels the fury in my soul. Every lie. Every lie. I've memorized the contours of each untruth you told. The landscape of deception where I refuse to fold. The truth stands undisturbed now, a monument of steel against your fabrications that time could not conceal.
Ah, I was dancing to that because I was actually great. It was so good. So good. Like, like the only thing that like I could say negatively about it is that Suno like does like songs like these a disservice when the audio quality and the music quality goes all like growly in spots where you're like, oh, I wish that was completely clean. Like if this was completely like tuned and mastered by like professionals, this would be the most fucking amazing song ever. Like it was great. And I don't think that the lyrics were out of place either. Like they fit into their little boxes that they belong in. So yeah, overall this was really good, and I like this kind of music as well. So I mean, obviously maybe I'm a little biased, but yeah. And I did like near the ending, it almost sounded like it was like guitar and drums, but it also sounded like there was a backing what do you call them? The hand pan, like a little hand pan in the background. But yeah.
Me? Well, now I'm gonna feel bad. Musically it's good. It's one of the songs I've listened to since we started streaming where I actually didn't lose focus on it. So in that sense, it's leagues above what I usually would listen to. And there's no criticism on the song length or the structure. Everything's good there. The only thing is, yeah, the degradation. The song has a bad case of the guitar that Suno loves to throw around. Like adding frequencies of piano into the guitar itself kind of sucks. And the lyrics, even if they were self-written, they do have a very strong LLM vibe that I did get distracted by. Like it's not entirely LLM based, but it feels like they've been exposed to a lot of LLM. That's a little off, but everything else, like it's the best rock metal, symphonic metal track that I've heard since we started streaming.
Yeah.
But there could be quite a bit of improvement, hopefully when the new model comes out.
Yeah, whenever it does, like, see if you can remaster
Just
this.
mess around with some of the lyrics.
And we fucking...
Like remove things like the weight and each something, a blah blah blah. Those are 2 lines that show up on LLMs a lot.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick that.
If you're doing it just in Suno though, I think that's fine. If you're going outside of Suno, I'd say, yeah, alter the lyrics and hope that the next model gives you a better base to go with.
Yeah. Who even knows what next Suno will provide?
Yeah.
Who
Well,
even
I've heard-
knows?
Mike did send something, and it sounds okay.
With
but it's not.
only blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
You have to say each
Blah blah
Blah.
blah. Blah blah.
blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
There's going to be an each before it.
Each blah blah blah.
Then a concept, then
Each
a,
blah,
and then
blah,
blah blah
blah.
blah at the end.
A blah blah blah. With every blah blah blah.
Oh, it's in the right spot. Look at that.
Blah blah blah. Blah blah
Blah,
blah
blah,
blah.
光が導く未来へ闇を越えて羽ばたく希望の風がささやく今新たな時へ
Whoa. Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah. The 36 months thing.
Yeah.
Guess they haven't gotten back to him yet.
What's support? on
Yeah.
Suno?
What
I've
is
never
Suno
heard of that.
support? They already spent your money, man. They spent it on God knows what. They spent it.
And it sucks too, because they usually have some sort of clause in their TOS or the legal agreement that says that, you know, pretty much once you start doing chargebacks, they have the right to just ban the account. But if the support is non-existent, then what do you do? Is there anything left? Or even just an AI assistant that, like, you know, pencils in all their all the people's problems and schedules it as a task for the team member to go through every day, rather than having to do everything manually.
Did I mute? I accidentally muted. In the excitement, I accidentally muted my microphone.
Good one.
Yeah, that was she liked that one as well, kind of like the way that it was going quickly, and I mean, I guess at the same time though, maybe it was a little too quick. Like it felt like it was rushing to get to the end, kind of thing. But at the same time, like, I don't know if it's just like something refreshing, but like sometimes this kind of have good. Jesus, English. It's good to have some get to the point sort of songs, I guess. So yeah, I didn't mind it. It was actually pretty decent. And there was a lot going on, so I don't know if I can pick my favorite part, or like the part that I didn't like, because there was a lot. But maybe I think there was like a little issue somewhere near the end, maybe, if I remember. Like she came in a little bit weird, I think. Actually, I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again. Yeah, like I think this one went pretty good. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Night Owl is definitely honed in on their niche at this point. There were a couple of weird things with the vocals in might have been the first verse or the second verse, where it goes beta da beta bear, which would have been fine if it was Vocaloid. I think you said you were working on a Vocaloid song. I would be interested to hear that kind of rhythm with a Vocaloid song with you.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I originally thought the mixing was poo-poo, but apparently it was just this Breeze stream. It sounds pretty clear. There's no like immediate degradation. There's a bit of compression, but that's just because for some reason they decided to make the previews like 96 kilobits per second or something.
Yeah.
Something stupid. But it's good. It's definitely improved from day one, and I would like to see more.
I think that's the thing that I was trying to remember, like when you said the thing, like when the words came in, like somewhere in the middle or in there, it sort of does a pause, like a and then goes fast again. Like I don't know if it was like trying to do that pausing, but I think I heard something like that in there, and I was like a little bit like oh, and then it went fast again. So I mean, it's not really like yeah, but anyway, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah. And put that. No, we're not trying to add it to queue. Why did I add to queue? No, god damn it. Special Olympian over here.
Yeah.
I feel like it was more of a vibe, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Okay. Now,
I'm supposed to be the one. Supposed to be not fair.
Yeah?
Yeah. That made no sense. I'm tired.
My brain. You heard me.
Did I? I haven't heard you yet.
You heard me. Alright. Hey, Baldy. Let's go. Boop.
Boop. Click. Click.
Don't pretend you didn't hear me, liar. Don't pretend you didn't feel me, fake. I was there when the lights were off, watching. I was the pressure in your chest, tighten it. I was the scream behind your teeth, bite down. You're mine. You ignored me. You always do. You silenced me with noise. You played music too loud. Didn't work. You scrolled until your eyes burned. I was still there. You called it coping. Called it living. You tried to outrun me. Never fast enough. You tried to get better. You tried to sleep me away. You tried to breathe through it. You said it would pass. And why am I still here? You're mine. You know what I am. Say it. I'm the echo of every failure. Louder. I'm the weight that keeps you still. Crush. I'm the voice that calls you out. Coward. I'm the truth under every lie you told yourself. Pathetic. You're mine. You don't get to forget me. You don't get to heal. You don't get a sunrise without me in the shadows. You're nothing without me. You don't get peace. Not now, not ever. You're mine. You think
Whatever you did, Jordan. Your avatar was like, ah.
I'm trying to adjust the microphone.
You think breathing is victory? Don't stop. You're mine. You're mine. Look at yourself. Look. The
I don't
shaking
wanna.
hands. The puffy eyes. Weakling. The hollow smile. You fake. The voice that says I'm fine. Liar. You're not fine. You're never fine. You carry me in your bones. I've settled there. You're mine. You've
So I really like this, and usually when I really like a song, and I can be like more judgmental on it, I feel like, in ways. So there was the section at the top. I think this section came in a bit weird. In his, like, the way that it sounded. Yeah, I don't know, I'd have to listen to it again, but that part sounded a bit strange to me. There was a part as well where he held a note. Maybe it was the voice that calls you out or something, and then when he said coward, maybe like instead of that, remove that. And then I think even at the end, this part maybe without all the extra bits, so maybe just the shaking hands, the puffy eyes, the hollow smile, and then it was just the way he said, you carry me in your bones, like he was like, you carry me in your bones, but it would have been nicer to hear him say, you carry me, then a pause, in your bones, which would have been nice. But yeah, other than that, like, I really liked it. His voice, the scratchiness of it, like the way that it sounded, the beginning came in so fucking great, and then the rest of it is great, just like, I think with a little bit of cleanup. And again, this is perfect. So I really like what you're doing with your songs, and how like different they are, and I like that sort of dark, scary vibe. I'm like very much a fan of it, so keep up the good work for sure. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the top effort. Degradation kind of hurt it a little. But the good thing is we can always remaster or cover or whatever. There was a point where the I really liked the harmonization early on. I can't remember where exactly it was, but at some point it kind of like built. I think it was like 3, maybe 4, or the illusion of 3 to 4 voices at one point, which sounded really good. The voice is like AI generic vocal adjacent, so I guess that's okay too. But maybe if it gets remastered or covered, maybe try and find a different one. Maybe something a bit more expressive. But I would say this is a very solid track. Better than what I could do, that's for sure. I'd say probably like 8.8, 8.5, somewhere around there. Yeah. What?
I was just trying to do a thumb up, but it always looks like I'm spazzing out.
Yeah, I can try and do one. Hold on. Come on. That does not look like a thumb up.
Just
Yep,
know that we're trying, okay? We're trying.
Yeah, it's a thumb up. Just remember.
Yeah, this.
This mismatch.
Efforts were made. Shaka bra! That's crazy.
Beautiful.
Sarayashiki?
Yeah. It is in the right spot.
Sarayashiki. And by the way, Pokedex, you'll have to put the song in, and then it'll get added to a list.
It's randomized every stream.
Yeah, we don't want to be like unfair to people and just play people's stuff and be whatever. So, in the order of fairness, stick it in the playlist and we'll check it out next time.
I mean, I've written down a list of things we've played before, but I'll probably know whether you've played it.
Well, if all the playlists have been played, I mean, if all the playlists are visible, then you would just check the playlist, yeah?
We're gonna play everybody.
You and Mecca having some beef?
Was that a Vocaloid dog? That was fucking insanity, man. That was insanity in a good way. I like that her voice was following a pattern. Like, her voice was going with the music, but like, you know how I've said that before, but this time it was like, it was going like exactly with it. Like, her voice is the music, rather than it flowing with the music. Her voice was the music, and it was like da 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 da, like that creepy like tune, like circus, but like horror circus. I'm like picturing like this little like chibi girl, right? And she's like all cute and innocent and shit, but then she like, you know, a flip of a switch and she's like dark and all like eyes beating red, and it's just like she will kill you and she will fuck you up. Like that was good. I really like it. And the degradation part of it, yeah, okay, it might be a negative to some people, but in this instance it worked for it because we can just envision it as part of this like tale of this insanity like chick like just breaking down and having like a mental whatever it is, like where she's like going insane basically. So I think in that instance it works for it. And the whispering parts are all fucking just scary in a good way, so I was creeped out, but good. I really miss the creativity of 3.5, to be honest. If we could get like maybe the vocal quality of V4 but the creativity of V3.5, we would have some pretty good songs coming out.
Oh.
Thank you. We'll pick that up in a sec. What was I gonna say?
Creativity
Yeah,
at 3.5.
Creativity 3.5. It was really good. Makes me nostalgic for 3.5. Very solid track. Obviously there's a bit of like degradation that's pretty common with 3.5, but I liked it.
I would
Like,
give
yeah,
this
it's nice
2
and creative,
thumbs if
like
I could, but I
8.5,
can't.
9.
But I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. Most creative of the night, day so far.
Do you want to just bring the shopping to the front of the door? So it's inside the house?
What, so Peach can get into it?
Oh, true. Alright, we'll just quickly do that and I'll keep the guests entertained while you just bring it into the... Well, no, I just meant because I'll have to search for it in the list. The effort. Burning up. Alright. I'm gonna find it in the list. See how much effort that was? That was so much effort.
Another day, another battle. You messed up again. Don't act surprised. Every time you slip, you look in those eyes, feel the weight.
Yeah.
Deep in your chest. They told you, man, you're nothing but a mess. And here you go again, running from the light. Every mistake feels like a fight. You're drowning in doubt, can't see the shore. Why even try if you keep wanting more? No, don't listen to that voice in your
Why
head.
is Pokedex say?
Yeah, you fall, but you rise again. This isn't the end, don't let it win. You're stronger than you think, got fight in your veins. Step through the fire, break those chains. You got a purpose, don't you forget. There's more to you than the pain you regret. He's too far gone, it's all too much. The weight of his failures, he can't touch. No, he's not gone, he's just been blind. The answers are within, they're in his mind. You're burning up, it's all coming down. Caught in the flames, lost in the sound. You won't escape, you know what's next. Another failure, another test. No, don't burn out, you're meant to rise. Open your eyes, stop living in lies. You're not done yet, there's a way through. I believe in you, you just gotta push through. Every step's a gamble, every move a risk. You thought you had control, but it's all missed. Every slip up, another scar to hide. You never learn, it's all locked inside. You're breaking down, don't know who to trust. What's the point if you're turned to dust? You're stuck in a cycle, can't break free. This is who you are, just wait and see. Shut that down, you're more than your past. Every storm you face, you can outlast. Yeah, the road's tough, but you've got the heart. Even when you fall, it's just the start. You're not a failure, a work in progress. Keep moving forward, don't settle for less. You've got the power, the strength inside. It's time to stop running, time to rise. He's too far gone, it's all too much. The weight of his failures, he can't touch. No, he's not gone, he's just been blind. The answers are within, they're in his mind. You're burning up, it's all coming down. Caught in the flames, lost in the sound. You won't escape, you know what's next. Another failure, another test. No, don't burn out, you're meant to rise. Open your eyes, stop living in lies. You're not done yet, there's a way through. I believe in you, you just gotta push through. Look at you, burning out, no way out, just full of doubt. This is your fate, it's all in your head. You'll end up just like them, stuck in the red. No, you won't, not like they say. You'll find your peace,
What?
You'll find your way. You've got the power to rise above. Don't give
Swear to God, I'm hearing things.
in. Show them your love. You still got time, don't waste it now. You're stronger than the voices, you'll make it somehow. You'll make it somehow.
I like the premise of this, like the idea behind it, where like the voice, I like the girl's voice coming in all melodically. This is one of those ones where it's like could be good if the words fit in the mouths and flowed correctly. And the words themselves, like negatively, I would say they're giving me the full AI vibe. Whether or not it was, I don't know. I can never tell. I mean, I have my theories, but obviously, like, if you wrote it, then you wrote it. If you didn't, you didn't. But that's not like an issue. I'm not saying that people can't give me AI lyrics songs. That's not what this is about. I'm just saying it. Sometimes it's good to edit AI lyrics as well. And then as well, like you were saying, if you did write it, sometimes we've spent so much time around Suno that we become Suno, and then our lyrics sometimes don't sound human because we're following patterns, because humans are by nature pattern followers. So I think in that instance, like, sometimes going back through and just making sure that certain words fit with stuff. The chorus didn't hit as hard as I would have liked, but like her voice carried out nice. Second verse was much better than the first verse for sure. The way that she sort of ended it as well with her like sort of lengthened notes and everything, that was really nice. But yeah, normally Jordan would give a thing because this is supposed to be a comment sandwich, so I'll just pretend to be Jordan. Yeah, it was giving me that LLM energy, and like it sounded nice in parts. There was just like, you know, some of the words didn't flow. It seemed like there was too much in her mouth, and my name is Jordan. All right, so that's what he thought of it. That's what I thought of it. Me trying to be. It's great. I was burning up. I like it, but I don't love it, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna put it there. And then we're gonna spin the wheel again. Let's go. Life is a Lie by Amar. This one.
Lost in the smoke again. Truth don't live here no more. My life is a lie. My life is a lie. Diamonds on my wrist, but I feel so cheap. Love in the room, but it cuts too deep. Smile on my face, but my heart don't speak. I've been praying, but I never sleep. Mirror, show me someone else. Don't recognize myself. Every night feels like a mask, and I'm fading with the past. Drugs don't fix it, drinks don't numb. Love don't save me, I still run. Truth is lost behind my eyes. Girl, I'm done with fake goodbyes. My life is a lie. Say I'm good, but I just cry. Every laugh a lullaby. Drowning slow, but I survive. My life is a lie.
Well, they gave me one tomato.
On
it. I bought that because it was cheaper. I ordered tomatoes. It's supposed to be a punnet, like 9 tomatoes. It's one baby tomato. What? Six tomatoes, 1 tomato. Dude just fucking stole my tomatoes, basically.
Sold my truth for a flash
bullshit.
of fame. Now my silence wears your name. Empty love love and dirty sheets. Still can't wash off what you leave. They say you're blessed, I say maybe.
Fucking gypped.
But inside I feel half crazy. Eyes so cold, voice so low. Feel like I died years ago. All these crowds but still alone. You see gold, I see a tombstone. Girl, don't ask me how I feel. I forgot what's fake or real. My life is a lie. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, my life is a lie. Ta-na-na. Oh yeah, my life is a lie. Say I'm fine, but that's a high. Every touch is suicide. Every kiss just multiplies. My life is a lie. Can't even look you in the eye. What you love is just disguise. I've been dead but never died. My life is a lie. My life is a lie. Don't say
No, it's not that you failed. It's just that like sometimes it's hard. I know like you probably spent 6 hours on it, right? But even me, right, I will spend 8 hours and that's not good enough. I think it's like trying to get something to flow well because it's alien, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not good. It's just not the natural way of song.
My life is a lie.
But some people might be into stuff not fitting into rhythm and flow, and falling off beat sometimes. Yeah, definitely. Like, definitely keep learning to keep going. I'm still learning myself, so you know. No one can build Rome in a day, is what I like to say. Like, you know, they say Rome wasn't built in a day because nothing can be. And because we're always changing, we're always evolving, we're always like becoming better versions of ourselves. And I think that we're also competing with Suno, trying to become bigger and better and a better version of itself. Also, we're both trying to sort of go up evolution wise together, so it can be a bit rough and jarring trying to go up at the same time when Suno sometimes goes down and you're still trying to go up and change, and then you're like having to set back a bit to keep up with Suno, and it's fucking continuous bullshit.
I'm back.
Lego can be built in a day. Lego Rome was built in a day.
So what was played so I can move them?
So Burning Up was played, and My Life is a Lie was just played.
And I meant to bring this up as soon as I read it, but we don't necessarily worry too much about negative feedback. We would prefer that if you're going to say something negative about a song, probably let people know exactly what it is that you don't enjoy.
Oh, you meant with the guy before that said,
yeah,
very trash. Yeah, I was like
we're not like a certain other stream. Like, we want people, if they get criticism, even if it's negative, it needs to be constructive.
Yeah, constructive criticism here. Like, if you're going to be negative, explain why, and give feedback as to why you didn't like it, or as to why, like, what parts fell off, what parts didn't work, so that we can be more helpful rather than just saying things to say things. Because, you know, sometimes the sky, like, it poops out rain and you get wet, and like that, what, like, you know, it's like, okay.
I really am going, what? Was that?
I know. Exactly, right? What?
Rain is wet? What?
What? Yeah, no, it's like making blanket statements
Yeah.
to make blanket statements. So it's like, yeah, okay.
So if you really have to express your opinion, make sure it's an actual opinion beyond just it's poo or it's good.
Well, I mean, we can't force anyone to do anything, but it would be better.
It's preferential
Yeah, preferred.
because we don't want to end up like other people.
What part of it? You're like, it was bad. But what part? It was bad. Okay, thank you. Starts crying. Yeah, so this one, like I was enjoying it, and then it started to hit those like normal like things again. Like some of the words came in a bit like cheesy. Like I actually liked the first part, like the diamonds on my wrist, but I feel so cheap. My life, yeah, that was good. Lost in the smoke again. No more. Life's a lie. That was fine. Again, I think you need to fix your lyrics because it's like done. Or unless that is I don't know. I got lost when I was trying to get through the lyrics. There was a part. Don't recognize myself. Every night feels like a mask, and I'm fading with the past. That was like kind of Kringle for me. It was cringly for me.
That was very Chris Kringle.
Yeah, I was like, any other words or change the sentence entirely. I'm not sure, but like something with that was like, So like, yeah, it's just like going through and just like maybe being like some of the words were a bit strange, and started to follow like this weird pattern that I don't like myself. Like thrown in alibis as well, rhyming with alive, and I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I've heard like certain words so many times in a certain structure and a certain form. You start to go, I just caught you in the act. You're doing it again. You're doing that thing that everyone else seems to be following, and it's that pattern that is like different when you throw off like and you do something different, but like this isn't different anymore. This is following a pattern. But as far as like the sound, the tune, the flow, it was a little bit jarring in some parts, but other than that, like it was good. And I kind of liked the beat. It was it's groovy. Well, not groovy per se, but more like chill. Yeah. Like it. Don't absolutely love it, but I would love to listen to it again if I can in my own time, and maybe give a little bit more help on it. And that could be something really, really good, I reckon. And again, sometimes the degradation has an issue, but nothing we can really fix sometimes, it feels.
Give it time.
Or stick it on the bottom. On the bottom. Remember, if you land on the bottom, it doesn't mean you suck. It just means that you made it on the shelf. You're just gotta maybe improve it to go up more.
We could add the abyss, like at the very bottom, so we don't put anything in.
Yeah, what, like a playlist just called the abyss?
Just so there's a tier underneath.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we could do that. What, in the abyss? Put me in the abyss, goddammit. I want to be there. House of Modern Vice. Synthlog. Thought that was going to say Syntholog. Syntholog.
Things. But. I think that's it.
There is a house of endless screens where shadows steal your time, and every click another chain locks freedom from your mind. My wallet's drained
In the basement.
by flashing lights,
Floor.
promises
Yeah.
of gold.
Floor. Basement.
Chasing highs in digital dreams.
And then another playlist for bodies.
Your bodies.
And sediment.
From the bottle's lips, they lie sweetly calm and cool. Drink deep, the poison slowly drips, turning wise men into fools. In halls of mirrors painted bright, reflections warp and spin. Fame's hollow kiss, the fleeting bliss of craving likes again. So mothers, tell your children not to chase these empty signs, or they'll end up lost in shadows in the house of modern vice.
That's what I was thinking. It sounded like a redo of like that. There is a house of endless screens where shadows steal your time, and every click another chain locks freedom from your mind. New Orleans. It could have been like it follows that same thing, but they've just changed the words. Like, I was thinking that I was like, this sounds fucking weird. I think that's because, yeah, like, and that because of that, and if that is what they were doing, right, then it sounds even more weird to not hear it and hear different words but a different sound. And that's a bit like, whoa, like what earth am I on? Because this isn't my earth, this is a different earth. But yeah, I was gonna say sometimes the words, like, I mean, I've used it as well, but sometimes the word shadows can be like the common word that people use a lot, because shadows was used there, and then it was also used at the end as well. Lost in shadows, which is another thing, very common go-to words, it feels. But yeah, no, kind of liked the way that it sounded like old school. And obviously, yeah, that rising sun thing, like, that's what I was feeling too, so I don't know. That was, I don't know if I like it because of that, or if I just find it very different in a good, strange way because of that. But yeah, nice nice interesting like song for sure. Very, it's got my mind like going, where what Alright, what do you think of it, John?
I mean, I think homages are okay as long as you're not directly using the lyrics, but yeah, I can see it was either written by reading the House of the Rising Sun, or it was put into ChatGPT or something and was told to make something similar. 'Cause I've done that a few times myself when I just want to get something out. But it's not necessarily like, it's not an amazing song. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. But it is interesting. It actually does have the kind of vibe and the kind of sound that I would expect from like a radio song. Like, it does feel more human than usual. To my ears anyway, maybe not to anyone else's ears. But it feels like it was recorded from a bad recorder in, the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
And then re-uploaded to Suno. So in that aspect, realistic is good. But the song itself, it's okay. It's solid.
Yeah, it's definitely it's, you know, when like you don't know where to put a song, but you like, that's so like interesting, in a weird alien
you mean like
way.
that's so different?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I'll probably put it there because I honestly don't know where else to put it, because like it's very, like, I'm very interested by it, but like as you were saying, like I don't know if I love it, but I don't know what I feel about it because it's got me like confused. And it definitely makes my brain go wee wee wee.
Yeah.
Wee wee wee. So I'm like, what was that? What did you just send me? Because I don't know what that was. Like that was different.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wow 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 wow.
What?
I was reading words as it was spinning and I thought it said my butthole because I was like, what? My butthole. Funny.
I wonder why my microphone is always like
Butthole.
always picking up everything.
No, it's because I was getting extra excited just then.
Stop getting excited.
Little arm dance. Rah. Rah. That was nice.
見かけた瞬間分かったんだこの夏一番ヤバいのは君ブレザー脱ぎ捨て日焼け止め完璧指先のネイルマーブルで攻めるクラスじゃ無口でもここじゃレジェンド like a model こっち向いてもくれないのになぜか気づいてる俺のことビーチじゃなくても焼けてるこの思い俺だけ取り残される妄想止められない名前も知らないままでもセラビ君は危険セラビでも引き寄せられるセラビ触れたいだけセラビ心まで守りギャルのスカート制服リメイクヒールでリズム鳴らす旅セラ 日夏はいつもこの記憶に焼き付く Vibe
Rah. I love that part. Rah. Rah.
You could be listening to it on the music player of choice, and you're like, no, say la vie, say la vie.
Yeah, say la vie, say la vie, rah. Yeah. Me,
名前聞くだけでいいんだけどなまいっかうわセラビ
With some swing at the end, out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was really good. And I like that, like, however you got the kra, like, I don't know how you got that in there. Like, how the fuck do you even like get it to say that? Like, I want like the part, or do you just
It'd
write
probably be a mixture of the
R.
genre and how it was written.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Same as if you wrote skirt
Skirt. Yeah, skirt.
and you were like prompting a rap song, it would know what that was.
Okay. Okay. Really good. Really good. Really good. I think the only like negative, honestly, is maybe like the ending was a little bit different, but it's not different in a bad way. It was just like, yeah. But honestly, I think this is more of those songs where like I love the fact that it's artistic, it's creative, it's got like that different genre. It makes me feel like I should be in like a red dress and like doing like samba, like out on the dance floor, like out at some like beach like resort. It's nighttime, and like this guy has a rose in his mouth and he like dips me, and I like get like
just
totally dipped.
I'm just imagining someone like pushing her head underwater. Just gonna dip you right now.
It's gonna dip you right now. Gets dipped.
Oh, well, it's okay because you're
No, it's a pool. It's a pool of salsa. He's dipping me in the salsa, like as I, and I'm like my red dress. And then he's like brah ta ta. Just got wrecked by it. Yeah, I'm loving what you're doing, Kiku, with all the different like genre and artistic, like just great AF it, honestly.
Yeah. It's that hook. The hook is definitely banger material. That's for sure. I mean the song as a whole is good. I like it. It's one of the top ones of today. But I was a little disappointed when the first rap section was so expressive but so short. And then it seemed like every other time there was some form of speaking or rapping, it just went all monotone. It like lost all the expression. I don't know whether you could fix that though. At least not with V4. It tends to just drone out the further along in the song you get. But if you get that expression in the first half,
yeah,
that'd be
not
great.
without like replacing the section and hoping for the best at a good time as well, then maybe.
Or maybe if you have the monotone thing, maybe break it up with some yeah, just something that to break it up and make people not focus so much.
Yeah. Probably like not the probably not too much like of the bra or the skirts, but maybe like more like an instrumental, like just like one instrument sound, like a random horn, like or something, like or a saxophone, like in there to break that up a little. Because like it's already going for that vibe anyway, so you might as well use the instruments that you were given.
But yeah, keep making that.
Yeah.
Keep making.
Alright. La 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 la. Yeah, random horns are great. Except for when like you get the random horn that sounds like a fart like in the middle of your song and it's just like bird. You're like,
Yeah, I think I heard that. A
oh
few
shit.
times.
Like the old school like oops, my CD just skipped brr, and everyone heard you like one. Now old dogs go to heaven. Do they?
Was this based on the saying or the movie?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Start swearing at me.
Yeah.
I feel violated. I'm still being sworn at. Just swore again. Beep. It's just all swear words, yeah. That was crazy. It was weird. It was crazy weird. Yeah, the words are very interesting too, and like especially the part where you mentioned like the dog that doesn't bite is just decoration, right? Like because she's obviously like begging for attention and she wants the praise, and she's like gotten used to this like lifestyle of just being like, I'll do what I have to do to like get any like attention, right? Because it's like I'm trying to be like good enough, but obviously I'm not yet, so I'm still getting there. But yeah, I love it. It's definitely like follows that kind of like weird like dark side of Vocaloid shit and the lyrics as well. I mean, maybe like one of the beeps was a bit weird, I think. The last beep was like in a weird spot, but the other beeps seemed to fit well with the stuff. Like, it probably doesn't really make much sense because they're probably not actually swearing when the beep happens. So, as far as that goes, maybe that doesn't make sense. But, yeah, like, it is the type of beep you would hear for swearing. So, I mean, intentionally or not intentionally, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, what do you think, Jordan?
Yeah. There was it's good. There were a couple times where it like there's no wrong notes, but there was some very grating melody ideas in there. I don't know if they were intentional, but they kind of grated on my ears a little bit, on my musical brain. But that might be what makes it unique. I mean, I thought in general, it's good. The lyrics are always going to be good. I feel like you've nailed it on the head, or whatever my brain's trying to make me say. With this one, like the lyrics are exactly what I would expect from Vocaloid. That mix of vaguely violent, vaguely philosophical, sometimes obvious, kind of a weird mix that only Vocaloid songs seem to do. I liked it. Yeah.
I don't know why it thinks that's my left hand, but apparently my left hand is going up in the air.
Yeah.
That's my left hand, apparently. My right hand is both my hands. That's a wild thing.
You're a wild thing.
Wild thing. Brass and thread. Monero. 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 Monero.
While I'm fingering scales, Yogi black drape loose, yeah, my style never fails. Got picked up at the Standard for this pop-up show. My horn case custom leather from this dude I know. Some rapper tried to hire me as back in band. I said I'm the front man, made him understand. Cop these pants off Grail Vintage 94. Same year I found my Selma in that pawn shop store. This brass and thread, how I craft my name. 1 foot in Harlem, 1 foot down runway lanes. Yeah, this brass and thread is my double life. Sound check to look book, watch my star rise.
It is funny that you were like, I'm gonna be last, and you were last. It's terrible.
Last night, freestyle with Kamasi after hours. Today I'm getting fitted at Dior for half the day. My Instagram's confused, is he fashion or is he jazz? Both dummy, catch up, why you asking dumbass questions? My horn's an extension of my voice. Like how these Rick Owens are more than just a choice. They say I'm pretentious, maybe they're right, but when I close my eyes and play, I'm just feeling the night. They told me pick a lane, but I never listened. That collaboration with Tremaine got the blogs confused. Whatever, man. Play something they can use. Now I'm good. My apartment's mostly empty, set vintage magazines and saxophone reeds scattered on every surface you see. Tour life's a paradox, broke but looking fresh. Sample clearance ain't my budget, but these threads impress. Got the scarf from Ree when I opened for Thundercat. Sound guy said, what you wearing? I said, what you think of that? Music industry confused by my whole aesthetic, while fashion kids debate if my plan's too pathetic. Cause I'm just doing my thing, not trying to fit in your box. This brass and thread, this brass and thread.
I really love that overlapping saxophone onto like a deeper saxophone or whatever it was, like that like layering sort of the instruments was really nice. And the only like negative I can say is maybe the ending there was like a little bit out of format in a sense, and the way that he said dumbass, wherever the hell that was, yeah, you asking dumbass was a bit strange. Everything else though, like musically fit, rhythm fit, the flow fit, and the like the saxophone doing that, fucking great. The intro, fucking amazing. Everything else, fucking tops in my book.
The instrumental was really good. The first half, really good. Second half, not so much. I feel like it lost track about halfway through, rhythm-wise and phonetically. It kind of like, I could be very wrong, but it feels very Remy to me. So I noticed that Remy always has that thing where it's perfect the first half and then starts to trail off a little bit. And I feel like if Remy was used, that might be why it feels so strange. They always have usually have really vague references or really niche references to stuff, which obviously happens in rap, but they feel a little too niche. But in saying all that, if I was just listening to this just from like without listening to it critically, it's a really good track. It's like probably a 8.5 or 9. It's well structured for the most part, and the hook is strong enough to keep me interested through the whole thing, and the vocals that are used are unique enough to keep me going. But yeah, it's just like the rap kind of falls apart phonetically later on, and feels lyrics feel a bit muffled, or not muffled, muddled up. It's a little bit off.
I think it was just for me that after he said that dumbass part, like it jarred the rest of it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely the dumbass bit was not like dumbass. It wasn't like, it didn't feel like they were trying to say dumbass. It was like it felt like there was more there, but it didn't. Yeah, like it didn't. It didn't know what to do. It didn't flow well. It just kind of was. Yeah. It was said like someone's like. Maybe I'm just upset that they call me a dumbass. Like, maybe, yeah. Why do you call me dumbass? But yeah, so thank you for that one, Monero. You're getting good too. Getting that. That one's a bit old though. Oh, that song is old. Old by Suno standards. 29th of March. True. It'll happen though. So. Oh my god, it's you. That's how I set it up. Oh my gosh. Mikey. Mikey, you can refresh. It's definitely bottom now. You're on the bottom now. Very bottom. Yeah, you're on the bottom. Right on the bottom. Right on the bottom.
But what will happen when the universe is finished expanding and the movement is reversed? What will be the nature of time? Will it reverse?
Those are really good lyrics.
Theory is correct. The universe possesses 9 spatial dimensions and 1 temporal dimension. 10 dimensions in all.
I like moving up and down the screen with it.
In the beginning, all of the dimensions were twisted together during the Big Bang. 3 spatial dimensions, the ones we know as height, width, and depth, and 1 temporal dimension, what we know as time, were deployed. The other 6 remain minuscule, wound up together. If we live in a universe of wound dimensions, how do we distinguish between illusion and reality? Time as we only know it as a dimension
Hello.
we experience only in one direction. But
Oh, you on a different
what if one
account
of the
before?
additional dimensions wasn't spatial but temporal?
I'm cold.
So I'm just going to turn the aircon on.
A little bit
Edward
freezing in the
Lorenz,
house.
a meteorology analyst, had a computer simulate weather forecasts using simple equations relating air and water movements, heat, barometric pressure. One day in 1961, during the preparation of a series of weather reports, Lorenz took a shortcut, rounding his data up to the third decimal instead of the usual sixth decimal place, assuming that the difference, 1 for 1,000, was of no importance. When he returned an hour later, he noticed that the forecasts, which should have been identical to the preceding ones, followed an evolution ever more divergent, until there was no longer any resemblance. Minuscule changes of 1,000th of a degree, 1,000th of a millibar in association, caused enormous change in the end results. On one hand, perfect calm, on the other, a storm. This is known as the butterfly effect in a chaotic and unstable system. A butterfly beating its wings in Japan will perhaps cause a storm in Europe.
Weirdly enough, it reminded me of the game Secret World Legends, because this is like the kind of music that they would play. Like the ending vibe was like Secret World Legends vibe. And also speaking of the butterfly effect, there was also a whole class built on the butterfly effect, and her missions and her, well, not her, but that, like when you pick that class or whatever, there's like a whole Japanese like town that you start in, and the whole video clip is all about like the butterfly's wings flapping in one area can affect like other stuff, and that's why like there's demonic stuff coming out, and that's why everything's going to shit, because something happened and there was a ripple effect and sort of stuff. But yeah, I really liked my favorite part was like the part at 2 minutes. The couple of sentences she says there like sounded a bit more nicer than the beginning part, because the beginning part was like kind of, I'm just telling the story how it is, but 2 minutes after was where it felt like she was more sort of adventure type singing it on a mission kind of thing. So that was very interesting. What did you think?
The very first half actually had me smiling a bit. It was definitely not what I usually hear. I was like really enjoying it. Second half though, maybe not so much. Felt like it lost a bit of track. But that first half completely put me off guard, to be honest. Like I really enjoyed it. Like that. If I was just basing on that first half, I would have said it was the best one of the night for me. But yeah, just that second half let you down a little bit. Yeah, I liked it.
It is interesting to see, because I like the part after the 2 minute, but then you're saying that you liked the part before that, but I preferred the section after 2 minutes. Like obviously like a point I think where it started to go off a bit, I think, but 2 minute to about 2 minute 40 was the section I liked the most. after that it went a bit weird, but then I liked the outro music part as well. So that was a good choice.
Yeah.
Alright, put that on different. It's a different. Got the ASMR story situation happening. Alright, so do you have a song for us to listen to?
I mean, something from the failures and random songs list.
I clicked it.
Did you?
Yeah,
Maybe copy paste it.
so weird.
Yeah.
Didn't want to happen. Oh wait, no, it did. It did happen. It's just reacted 10 years later.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, let's try. The fuck is the big suck?
It was my attempt to make something Japanese, but it didn't follow. It was like ages ago. It was a big old suck. When was it though? When did I make it? Made it December last year.
Gotta admit though, it sounded like that part there like was several guys singing at once, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
They're all coming together.
Yeah, it's incredibly chaotic. And it doesn't follow the lyrics at all. I mean, the lyrics weren't interesting in the first place. They were kind of just whatever I could generate at the time because I wanted to test out stuff, and it just happened to sound good. But it doesn't follow any of that properly.
I kind of like the beginning where it's like da 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 da.
Oh, well, that's
da,
what I
da,
did
da.
when I was like, I asked ChatGPT to rewrite it in a way that, you know, I could understand what was being said phonetically. And it was like missing the mark 80% of the time. It's probably going to cut off short too, because I didn't do anything beyond this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to cut short.
Oh,
There's.
yeah, there's. I mean, it definitely like I think I've heard that intro. I don't think I ever listened to the rest of it, but that intro part was the part that I liked. Like, yeah, I
mean, I like the instrumental.
And then like when it comes in, like where there's a bunch of them like trying to sing it like together, like
it'd need a huge rework.
Yeah, like I think everything
to the point where it wasn't worth doing.
After 1:13, all of that can be redone. I think.
I probably won't. It'll probably be deleted in a month's time anyway.
Classic Jordan.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's me.
Well, we're gonna be ending stream soon, so you can just pause that and then come back. My song, I guess, and then we'll skedaddle after this one.
Standing in your shadow
This was old. This is when I was
can't remember,
using
is
the
this
word
the,
shadows. So I said shadow.
Is this the one that you play? It sounds very similar to the Vocaloid track you played last stream.
This isn't the same one, but the same. It probably is using the same voice. Because the other one was my vibe one, where she's in the purple room.
Just a glance, maybe just one chance. Would you ever hear me? Would you ever care for me?
Oh, it really is old.
Yeah, it's old.
I haven't heard that AI vocal crack in a long time.
Yeah, I said it was old.
Yeah, but I didn't know how old.
Pretty old.
All my old songs are songs that you got me to write about wanting to take a dump and only farting.
Nice. Whoops. Oh my god, I've clicked Auntie Donna. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, don't get in the kiln. Oh.
Oh no.
Wellness ceramics. Lottie, make a bowl for your mum.
Yeah, no, you should check that out on your own time. Auntie Donna's great. I didn't mean to click that though. Never mind that. Never mind that. Don't worry about it.
We're going to their show in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, if you made it to the lists, you made it. And if you did what you did it, and we heard your music and it was good. And some of it was okay. And some of it was just alright.
But don't feel disheartened.
Yes.
You can only improve.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, well, remember as always to take chair, but don't take too many, and shit in Jordan's pants because he loves it because he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attempt to wave.
Oh.
No, wait.
Oh,
I'm attempting it.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. So much shit from my pants.
Oh,
Oh no.
waving.
Ah.
Are you freaking out too? This is me waving. Yeah. Alright.
I'm full of shit.
Alright, yeah, so we'll catch you guys on the actually no, wait, no. I'm not going to stream on Friday, so you won't catch me on Friday. You will catch me on Monday. So yeah, we'll see you on Monday. And
Wait, what?
yeah.
What? Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Oh yeah, because we were doing the
Because it'll be my birthday this weekend, and my chat
Yeah.
just fucking disappeared, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Anyway. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear.